These are terms that we seem to be discussing now, insider, outsider. When I began, it was just a new world. I was a 16, 17-year-old girl who came from Bangalore, and Farah Khan showed interest in casting me in a movie. I was transitioning between Bangalore and Mumbai at the time, and she didn't even audition me. I remember doing a meeting with her once, and she said, I want you to meet Shah Rukh once, and he was shooting for Chak De in Australia at the time. And she said, once he's back, we'll do a meeting, and that was it. So for me, it just happened. Of course, I was a model before that, and they'd seen some of my work, but I never felt like I was an outsider trying to make my place in a new industry. Or I had the dedication, I had the passion, I had the determination, the hard work. Those were the things in my control, and those were the things that I applied to what I was passionate about. But as a child, I felt like somewhere as a kid, I knew that whatever I do in my life, I will do it well, to the best of my ability. And then, Om Shanti Om happened. And again, a place where I was just allowed to thrive, make mistakes. I never was made to feel like a newcomer or an outsider. And you've seen that so closely, Karan, in the way that I was presented. I can't think of the last time, a newcomer was given a double role. Such meaty roles and characters, and something that you could really sink your teeth into, and opposite the biggest superstar of our country. I mean, it's unheard of, right? Call it destiny, hard work, whatever. But I think the point being that it just felt like home. It felt comfortable. I could make mistakes. I could be vulnerable. And I think that's why I was able to thrive, and then the movie went on to do what it did, because it was just made with a lot of love. I don't know if it's lonely at the top, but I've always been I'm inherently a very shy person. So it's very difficult for me to make new friends and open up. Once I do, then they're friends for life. But I've always been a very shy and introverted and awkward person in social gatherings. Karan, you know this. I'm very, very awkward. So for me, I think what I've held on to very dearly are my friends from school, my family. I think that's what, I think they keep me rooted, they keep me grounded. I've had a bunch of friends from school, and that's what, continues even to this date. But lonely at the top, I don't know. Yeah, no, it's not. Okay. It's interesting that you're asking me that question now, Karan, because I feel like I'm discovering that. I'm discovering this new life post. Of course, like you're saying, the minute you've had a child, you're now responsible for another human being. And especially in our industry, where everything has been so, or at least in the way that I've led my life, it's not an industry thing, sorry, it's in the way that I've led my life, it's been so much about me leaving home, my ambition, my career. Everything has been about my life and everything that I wanted for myself. And now suddenly you're caring for this little thing, and that is dependent on you for everything. And I mean, I've always wanted to be a mother, so I'm enjoying every bit of that. But I think I'm now navigating what this new life for me post motherhood is going to be. And just sort of being responsible, like you said, for another person. And that person comes before you. I'm navigating that. I don't think I found the answers to that yet. In the way that and Karan, it's not just respect for a woman when the camera's rolling, but it's so It's in every pore of his body. So it could be the camera's not rolling, you're sitting on the side. He's always aware about the presence of a woman and ensuring that she's comfortable, that she's well taken care of, and so it just comes very, it's not put on, it's not a switch on, switch off. That's just inherently who he is. I mean, we were backstage. That's just the way he is. I don't know him any other way. I've known him from the time I was, 16, 17. I'm 39 now. He's always been like that in any scenario. It doesn't have to be in a public forum, or not necessarily only when the cameras are rolling. And I think it just stems from love, from genuine love and respect. I mean, I think in a way, the generation today is very lucky because there's so much at their disposal. When I started off in 2007 or even before, we didn't have image managers, stylists, hair, makeup, the whole entourage with that sort of comes with, like, you're ready to now step, into this world, into the limelight and present the best version of yourself. I think I came from a time when you learnt on the job, you made your mistakes, you've seen your work, you get feedback, you work on that. So I think there's certainly an advantage to the amount of knowledge and information that there is out there today. But I think most importantly, to not lose who you are in that process. Because what makes one actor unique from the other is yourself. Every role can be played by every actor. So if something's offered to me, somebody else can do it. But eventually what makes it different is how I do it and how I bring a little bit of myself to that role versus, say, how somebody else, So I think to not worry about what is happening around you, but really tune in and be authentic is when I think you will be seen and will help you stand out from everyone else. My me time is, so there's a study room where all these packages come, where all the mails come, where all the mail comes, where all the boxes, and there's just so much stuff to look at. So the first thing I do on a day off is sort of just sort out, segregate, put things in its place. I'm cleaning the kitchen, I'm checking fruits, vegetables, bhaji, stock for the week, for the month. Now Dua's things, so is everything for her, has everything been ordered? Do we have stock for everything? Laundry, cleaning,
See, I told you.
Systems, processes. Running a house like anyone else here, anyone here would be doing.
I've met actors right through my journey of 3 decades, Deepika. I've never met somebody who actually is doing all these things in their home. You really are. Literally, you're doing the planning, you're working, you're doing all those domestic duties to perfection. I've seen it happen in front of my eyes, and it's strange. It shouldn't seem new. It shouldn't seem like this is something that is odd or bizarre or strange, but I've never seen anybody else do it.
I don't know any other way. I mean, maybe also I started off like this. I didn't have such a big home. I didn't have help. I mean, I've literally started from scratch. So, my finances, everything. Everything has to be looked at and done.
Good, well done, well done. Deepika, if I had to ask you what you would tell your younger self today, it's a question I know we've heard, we've been asked, but I know what I would tell my younger self. What would you tell your younger self today, having achieved everything? Is there a piece of advice you would have given to yourself when you began?
I'm actually going to tell myself that I've done pretty well,
Good. Yes, you have. More than pretty well.
Because I don't think you don't really sit back and sometimes look at the journey and I've always been very critical. I've always been someone who looks at something and I'm like, I don't celebrate the moments too much. I'm someone who looks at something very, in a sort of straightforward manner. Okay, this worked. Okay, this didn't work. What can I do better? Okay, I did well. Move on. I've always moved on from good things in my life. I've paused, looked at it, moved on. If something not so great has happened, okay, what could I have done better? And learn from that and move on. But I think today when I look back at the journey, a small thing like, I didn't realize when I made the decision at that time, but as an 18-year-old to move cities from, and to come to a city like Mumbai and leave your parents behind is actually a big decision which I didn't realize at the time. I realized today at this age that was actually a big decision to make. So I think it's those little things, and then having to navigate, life with trial and error, making mistakes, meeting people along the way. So I think overall, when I look back, I'd say not bad, well done.